Hi guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome back to the front. In the last episode, we had a bit of a development in Poland, as unfortunately, fortunately slash unfortunately, the Swedes have been able to do quite a lot of damage to the Polish Empire, resulting in them capturing, and then unfortunately losing, Warsaw. But before Warsaw became a thing again, I was able to grab Gdansk, which is now under our control, and we're now in the process of converting into a glorious German state area. Now, the good news-ish is that while Poland has been built up just about, they only seem to be allied with Austria. Now, of course, the situation can change on the fly, which is why we need to be extremely careful. But the goodish news also here is that in Algiers, we've actually got quite a happy population predicted, which is pretty nice. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave a couple dudes here. Alright, they're going to be predicting, but that's going to be fine on there. So we can actually now leave Algiers, and the army over here can basically start looking into exfiltrating back up north to go to Prussia, which I'm completely happy to see, no doubt about. So our expedition to, Africa so far has been a resounding success. We've been able to capture a large portion of African terrain, and fairly soon I'm also going to be focusing on grabbing Morocco. At the moment, I've got a priest just constantly increasing the religious conversion rate, and as soon as our priest has finished converting or turned a majority of faiths in this place, then it's going to be quite a happy day. I do have a couple of troops in the regiment, garrisoned a couple of militia units as well. I'm hopeful that I can slowly but surely mitigate this and improve and change and do all sorts of things. But at this moment in time, we're just trying to see if we can control the regions that we can. The main plan at the moment, I'm thinking, at this point in time, is I'm going to transfer the militia reinforcements up north towards Gdansk. We then take the main army to attack Warsaw, capture and hold it, because it is quite an important region. Thus, we can turn our efforts towards attacking Austria. If we're lucky, we can bribe the Austrians into peace once again. We have got a whole bunch of technologies being researched, so I'm hopeful that we can do the same thing. And the Austrians are currently fighting their war against the Ottoman Empire, so we might be lucky, and we might be able to, if we're lucky, we can grab Warsaw, and then after Warsaw has been placated, we can then focus completely. Oh, you jammy motherfucker. I love you. Right, perfect. I'm going to send you towards Morocco. I know Tripoli's there, but yes, thank you so much. I'm actually quite happy about that. I'm not going to lie. We're also recruiting the first Grenadiers as well. Oh, yeah, and I got a fucking donation of £23,000. I can't remember where from. Who gave it to me? Was it Kurland? Was it? No, I think it was Poland. I think Poland gave me £23,000 for, like, certain bits of technology. And I'm like, okay. And then I immediately declared war and destroyed them. So I don't know if they've still got the technology. Probably they do. But they gave me £23,000 for what is essentially a slap in the face. Because, like, yeah, sure, I gave them some technology. But they're dead. So it's a little bit. Anyway, I'm going to send my assassin back up north. So I have a rake on the way up north, and Morocco is going to get 2 priests being sent over there, and it's going to make things a lot easier. Again, the main intention here is we're just going to slowly but surely convert the province over. People become happy. The main faith here is completely fine now. We no longer have issues in that regard. We've got more money as well, which is nice. Is there anything special here? I mean, a grand arsenal here would be useful. A drill school in Berlin, probably useful as well. But we also probably need to think about other economies. We are building, so there's nothing. So no. I'll tell you what, we'll use the money that we have to improve our infrastructure around Tunis. That's a fairly strong point, and should the worst happen in Europe, we at least have the cover and knowledge to go, Jose, we have at least a backup. I suppose the one benefit, of course, about the entire... yeah, I suppose one benefit about having such a... of things taking quite a long time to work is we now have the ability, at least most of the places that we take over have the maxed out buildings, which means occupying them is actually kind of beneficial because the stats towards that, no, go fuck yourself. There are not only are... Jesus Christ. Right, you are allied with a lot of people. You want to improve... I will do a counteroffer. No military access. And I demand a payment of about £2,000 and I will give you this stuff. How about that? Okay, so you don't really want the technology. You just want to invade me. Jesus Christ. Are you... Wait, you Hanover? Fucking hell. That's a lot. That is a lot. The funny thing is, though, they're still a single region province, and I can attack them. Like, bearing in mind, right, they have an incredibly powerful navy, no doubt. And they do have quite a lot of political friends, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, they do have quite a lot of friends. I mean, their protectorates are all pretty much all over the place. But I just find it hilarious that if I were to do this, I could just kill Hanover in one turn. And all of those fancy pants stuff is actually kind of shit. Right. Boom, boom. Right. We're not... Taxes are kind of neutral at this point. I'm not going to increase or decrease the taxes because again, it's like we need cash, and I'm not going to risk things. I mean, to be fair, being allied with the Hanoverians is actually probably a safe bet because them having such a powerful fleet is going to dissuade any major forces from attacking. Though then again, if someone decides to declare war on me, unless I feel up to it, and if I request some reinforcements, I'm fairly convinced they're just going to be like, nah. Just nah. Right, so let's have a look. See, there's nothing really we can do. We're currently building up a force over in East Prussia as well of some new Grenadieren, which I'm pretty happy about. At the moment, we probably could do with building some of these things up, but you know what, it's fine. How much cash we want? We're finally earning a reasonable amount of money, actually, and we're getting more and more things built up as well. Thank you very much, £23,000 being donated by Poland in the previous episode. Oh, fucking hell. Right, but still. How is... ooh, hello, I can trade with someone. I can trade with people. Ooh, I can trade. Who do I want to trade? Right, Mahara Confederacy. I'm not overly fussed about the Mahara Confederacy. And they're all allied with people who I'm not exactly a huge fan on. So... I mean, trade-wise, you're probably not going to give me much, because you've already lost all of your other regions, so that's fine. So, what else am I seeing? Munster borders me, apparently. Would appear to be the case. I really wish I could trade with the Americans. I would love to trade with the Americans. Like, I don't get why the Yanks don't like me so much. I wish I could, like, I want to help the Americans. I would love to give the Americans technology. Why won't you be friends with me? Well, let's set up a true wealth meager, maybe. Okay, I don't want to trade with France because you're French. Don't want to trade with the Poles because Right, they're allied with Austria and Spain. They're at war with Denmark. I'm not a huge fan of Denmark. But they are very friendly and we have got an alliance. And they are allied with a few people. But then again, I'm fairly indifferent to them. I'll trade with Venice. You never know. We'll rule this day. I mean, am I trading with you? No? Is that a no? No. Trade. You, sir, will rule this day. Okay. I don't know why you're being such a dick. It's just trade. Fuck it. Trade. No, I'm not paying for it. Like, we can be friends, or you can go fuck yourself. That is the option. There is no if. There is no but. Friend or fuck self. That's all I offer. Ooh, nice. We're almost there. So once the army gets, once the new army basically gets sent back up north, we're going to again, no. Right, what tech do you have that I want? Well, no, you're completely out the shit, aren't you? Yeah, so, no, there's nothing to benefit me. There is nothing that benefits me in this entire ordeal. So, I might as well stay at war with you, causing you a woe and fear. Ooh, Hanover has declared... War declared. Saxony and Kurland have decided to declare war upon each other. Well... Saxony, where are you? Do you wish to be allied? You know what? I will become your protector. And I will pay you 4,000. Would you like a military alliance instead? I can't. Cannot ally with an enemy of... Really? Dude. Right. Courland. Fuck off. I don't want to threaten. Fine, I'll offer you I'll offer you all of my cash. Not really earning much from them anyway. Right. Ability, yes. Ability. All that stuff, yes. Right, up top, we need Kanone. Might as well get Königsberg to get themselves more modernized. I forgot to move the ships away. Oh well. Nope. Right. Well, the ships have had a nice rest. Ottoman Empire. Again with this shit. No. Right. Ah, huzzay. Right. Army, embarkation time. Embarkation time. We're gonna fight some Polish fox. Right. Brilliant. We've got a fairly decent amount of stuff here now, eh? Probably want to increase the happiness of this realm because then I can ditch it a little bit faster. And we might as well. Because I'm obviously also going to need to turn this into a little other place. So, yep, that's going to be what we do. Na 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 na. Actually, don't we have metalled roads already? We do. We can actually start improving the infrastructure of the local region. New model bayonet drill probably would be a good shout. But I'm also kind of wondering if that would also be kind of a nice thing. Again, it would kind of be nice. I need Wealth of Nations, which you're working on, aren't you? No. Where's Wealth of Nations? Oh, fuck a duck and everything about it. That's a lot. I need the building. Yes, we're currently working towards the classical university. That's fine. That is completely fine. Right, we've got additional troops on the way, which is good. 7 turns left till the cannon forces are set up in there. And you're currently... I've already got that, don't I? Yes. So we just need to wait for that to upgrade. Right. There's not a lot we can do at this moment in time. Where's my priesty dude? Oh, there he is. He's almost at the Morocco as well, which is wondrous. And there's a priest in our Tangier. Yeah, Morocco is going to be converted. And the thing is, if we can get more and more people to prepare for an inevitable strike, because the thing is, if Morocco is more or less under full Christian domination, then when it comes to Prussia coming in to nab the place, we should be able to secure the region fairly quickly. Only problem I find is that that Morocco is protected, which is a problem. It is a protectorate of Hanover, but one could hope that if I declare, they're not going to do anything too stupid. At least, again, that's the hope. Königsberg, East Prussia. If I was to leave you, yeah, you'd be pissed, but then if you were to move over to here, you are placated. That is important. Right. I want to go for them, which means it'd probably be more productive for me to go to here. Okay, so we've got a couple of 12-pounder cannon. We've got land, infantry, militia, and some cavalry, plus obviously their garrison forces. Is going to be pretty intense. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until these guys come up to the top. This gives me a bit more time to recruit some more troops, as well as prepare for an inevitable counteroffensive. Ooh, hustards. I'm going to be running with some intriguing... I mean, we've got a bunch of grenadiers at the moment. I think I probably should hire maybe a couple more. Grenadier war Schwerin und Regiment von Below. Of course. Actually, to be fair, what kind of equipment do you have in your army? Because I'm not certain about your cannonade. Do you have cannon? One would assume you have cannon. You have only a singular cannon. I think it's due for an upgrade. I'm thinking 1 howitzer, 1 cannon additional. And that should do that one. So then the troops should be organized enough for you to be able to do something. And then what will happen is these guys will kind of pool and collect into a solid armed force. And then I'm going to deploy them near Berlin. Yeah, I'm going to deploy them near Berlin or near Gdansk. And then we're going to see what we can do about Austria. I may decide to go to war with Austria, or I may decide to placate them into peace. But I'm thinking, and now there's an opportunity that we can take advantage of, which could present a fairly substantial gain here. Excuse me. Right. Once again, the pirates are making a request for peace, and I'm telling them, fuck off. Right, now the disadvantage of the whole of this particular thing is... Right, we need dialects. It's going to give us some things. The problem is, the research and the clamor for reform could be a problem, unless it's in East specific region here. Okay, so it looks like any location with a school has that problem. Yeah. So places without schools don't have that problem. Okay, that's kind of relieving. So it's basically, if I can isolate and placate the locations that have schools, that could be something we can mitigate. I'm going to increase that stuff for a bit as well. Well, at least that's something. That is indeed something. Oh, mama. Wait, do I have that? No, not quite. But dude, the fucking price. I mean... Ooh. Oh, and it does research... Ooh. Yeah, it does get that, doesn't it? Yeah, that's a pretty fucking good prestige on that one. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely up there. Right. Right, so I think the next thing we're probably going to need to do is just... we've got one more turn until these regions are set up, which is good. And you're getting close to converting the regions, which is quite nice. You're about to arrive and to start converting the region even faster, which is nice. You need to assassinate him. Ah, pig's ear. It's fine, it's fine. Again, it's just fine. You need to make your way over to Austria. Get me some beautiful bits of intel. Holy mother of God. Jesus. 3 sets of, well, 24-pound land cannon, which could be sacred cannon. You've got militia, French lines, dragoons, Volks regiments, Italian regiments. These guys ain't fucking around. And then you've got... Yeah, these guys are definitely preparing themselves for whatever could go down. I mean, to be fair, Middle Europe is a bit of a fustercluck when it comes to stuff. And there's a lot of outlying states which could prove useful in what I'm going for. Again, revenge on Austria is definitely up there. So if we can nuke some of the larger regions, and to be brutally honest, if we grab Prague and Bohemia, that's pretty much that. Though again, the objectives will be to one at a time it sort of thing. But if we can grab Warsaw, then Breslau, then Bohemia, or we skip Breslau, grab Prague and Vienna, then we can focus completely on the isolation and subjugation of all the territories. Because while they can recruit a decent amount of troops, they're not going to be able to do huge amounts of other stuff either. And it looks like they've only... And looks like they've taken over certain regions. Yeah, Transylvania. Like, again, I think this particular the Balkans are fairly war-torn. Surprise, surprise. And we can probably take advantage of that. At least if we can catch the bastards with their trousers down, that'll do something good for us. The war is coming home and we're gonna fight. We're gonna have some fun. Kicking Austrian butt. Sorry, I'm just randomly singing because I probably shouldn't be singing gloriously about warfare and everything. But hey, if we have the opportunity to kick ass and take names and fire that ever so lovely what? Württemberg has decided to declare war upon me because I put my rake through their territory. I don't believe I should worry too much. Destitute, moderate. I'm not going to call my allies. But Hanover has decided to join the war against me. Ha! This is problematic considering I have an army and 3 naval vessels. Right, this could be problematic indeed. Okay, new plan. We're knocking out Hanover. Württemberg has decided to declare war on me for absolutely no reason, which has resulted in... Oh, we lost our king as well. Friedrich I has sadly died. And Friedrich II has come in. So, out with the old, in with the new. War declared. Spain has been declared war on Morocco. Oh! Disputes has declaimed to the throne. Right. Why would they do this? Right, okay. This could be a problem. Because there's a navy right fucking there. And there's naval forces in the southern region as well. Right. Make your way back. We have to try and get back to home.
Ja, my lord. Auftrag wird erfüllt.
Okay, Mr. Württemberg. We should be, if we can get the navies safe, we can probably take out, yeah, if we take out Hanover, that's going to be a large portion of Protectorate's fucked over, and one of the strongest navies in the game at the moment, kaput. Like, I know there's a whole prestige thing going on, but Hanover is definitely up there. Where is Hanover? Can't possibly be lower. Really? No, I think... I don't think this game system really... the prestige thing, I don't think really is measured accurately. Because, sure, the amount of navies that Hanover have isn't... You know, there aren't as many navies. But... the Royal Navy has a lot of smaller ships. There's like a lot of big ships with small fleets. But, oh my god. But at the same time, it's like, it's a pretty fucking substantial fleet here. We've got shitloads of 40-gun frigates, a couple of 28s, a few galleys and stuff. So yeah, sure, there ain't a fuckload of big-ass ships, but there are a fuckload of ships in general. And we need to evacuate and save my troops from that. It'll take a couple of turns before I can save my dudes. So we're going to have to just roll with that. I do have enough money, though, to potentially recruit a new army. And we do have troops in the region. But the problem is they're occupying Gdansk at this moment. So there's not a lot we can do. Let me think. Von Klein. Right, we'll recruit some new troops. I will recruit some new... Fuck it, new Bosniaks. We'll take some of these other dudes as well. And I'll gather up what we can and... Sorry about the coughing, guys. Need to get probably a drink soon. If we can get my name... I mean, unfortunately, we're at a bit of a disadvantage because... the fucking reasons to declare. I mean, disputing my king. No. Savoy, don't you do it. Nope. Am I at war with a whole bunch of nations, or am I only at war with... Right. Prussia. I'm only at war with these guys. That's good. We nuke Hanover, that's it. Them guys are fucked. Without a doubt. Come on. Right. Reinforcements are on their way. Rake, come on, do me proud. Fucking hell. Oh, useless. How are we diddling? Right. This is a bit of a development, isn't it? Just a smidge. Wondering. They're in the process of turning into a classical university. They must have a bunch of technological advantages on that. But in terms of army, not very strong. Well, I might as well improve the happiness of this region. And also, if it increases the chance of me spawning more rakes, then that's something. Doesn't really earn me much money, I'll be honest with you, but, you know, it's fine. We can manage. To be fair, I think we are probably going to need to look into grabbing that eventually. I've been kind of dropping the ball on the whole farming side of things, so... My lord? Right. Probably something we need to be aware of. Just a smidge. Right. Next turn. Emperor willing, we can do something. We're leaving Warsaw alone for the moment because obviously reacting to Hanover. We knock out Hanover, and I'm sure Württemberg will chill because it's like, yeah, Württemberg, don't you fucking dare. And Saxony, please don't. Don't make me do this. Just stand your ground. I'm gonna deal with Hanover. We will be at peace. There is no reason for us to fight. Right. Motherfucker, you will die. And to be fair, it's what I wanted. So, you know. We could even send these guys as reinforcements. Which, to be fair... Right, so we got elite guards and everything, which is not good. Right, reinforcements. If you guys want to just pool up. We could probably send these guys in, couldn't we? Primarily the infantry. The cannon I'm not so fussed over, but they're all fucking new. No, I think I'm gonna I think I'm good for the reinforcements. What I will do though is I will dispatch these dudes and start pulling them up. So if you guys want to start making your way across that way. So we've got cavalry plus those dudes plus those dudes. You're happy. Right. The good news is, luckily, we have somehow not died in the process of sailing. So, the Hanoverian armies will be destroyed, and then I can finally send reinforcements up north to deal with this problem. Hanover is going to be secured, we're going to be in peace, and it's going to be wonderful. Time for a battle. We're back. Unfortunately, I crashed midway through the battle, which was rather irritating because it was just getting to the good bit. Anyway, so what was I going to do? Oh, yes. So we're going to deploy the cannon. Unfortunately, this kind of battle is not the one that I can auto-resolve, so... To be fair, I don't really like auto-resolves that much. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go with the 4 stack. If we're doing... If it goes how it went last time, then we may be slightly cheeky. Right. Adjust as and when needed. Along here. Cavalry will be deployed along the left flank, so we can hopefully have a reaction. Again, this is slightly cheesing because obviously I half know what's going to happen now, but if it can also change.
In guard mode, units fight defensively.
Okay, the fact that the thing told me it's in guard mode, I'm like, yeah, that's problematic. So, yes, right. So it's very quiet. Right, so they've got county militia, which have very nice uniforms, I will say. And then you've got your garrison regiment, who look exactly the same. And they've got the guard regiments, who look pretty dapper. Very silently drumming. Horses are kind of rowdy. They probably know what's going to happen. And it is kind of cold. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and set up some stuff. We also have the carcass shot, which is pretty nice. So the carcass shot is quite useful, though. In terms of how effective it will be with the one howitzer, I don't know. But the main intention here is that the carcass shot is basically a pretty fucking lethal shot. That, yeah, it says here, incendiary shot that has a devastating area of effect. It leaves the burning debris on the battlefield, can hazard as well as your troops as well as the enemy. So basically, what it does is it launches a massive, well, it basically turns your howitzer into a mini flamethrower, which is pretty fucking awesome. Quicklime is the better of the two, because what quicklime does is you fire the shot, and then as the shot hits towards the enemy, there's a giant cloud of powder or something like that, which basically, I assume it acts like a phosphorus material, which melts enemy forces, because it does do quite a disastrous effect. Now again, multiple cannon would be appreciated here, but because we're working within the confines of this mod, we'll only have to settle for that. So we're either going to have to bring multiple howitzers, which, to be honest, doesn't sound like such a bad idea for army composition in the future. But at this moment in time, I think it's just going to be fine. What we will do, though, is we will bring up some of the troops a little further forward. And I'll probably deploy you boys a little bit to the left here so you can react to that cavalry unit. Because apparently, the dragoons, which I only just realized now, these guys are ranged fuckers. So we will need to prepare for whatever circumstances. We also have cavalry in reactionary positions as well. So if you fuckers want to try something, I dare you. I'm going to be revealing you a little bit sooner as well. So the plan of action at the moment is just more or less let them come to me. I have cannon. I have all the means at my disposal. God bless it. Double time it. They're coming across my fucking line, and I will gladly shoot them. Oh, we're doing the militia style. Oh, this is disgusting. Everybody's taken a shot. That is actually quite fucking disgusting. Well fucking done, guys. Seriously. That was brutal. I love you for it. Oh, that was bloody disgusting. I love you. Well fucking done. Right. Okay, you boys. Double time your way over towards yonder. Cannoneer. Yeah, them shattered. Them be fucking shattered. Nice. So you can see the kind of damage this thing can do. And again, depending on the accurate... We already got one fucking star for the howitzers, so well done. Seriously. Fucking love them. But I said, it's quite a primitive form of incendiary warfare, but it works. Which is the important thing. So now, of course, comes the question of... Obviously... In terms of tactics, we're going to need to start utilizing these things. Left flank, I'm a little concerned on because obviously there's more troops to my right than to my left. But it would appear to be the enemy have deployed in a relatively similar format to what I've got over here. What I might do, though, is I might extend the lines a tad. Because we need our line formations to go ham. Artillerie. Eh. Oh, enemy cannon. There we go, perfect. Like how we're in a forest, so that still counts. Looks like they're making a push. They're pushing more to the right-hand flank now, which is kind of nice. Unfortunately, the enemy have a hill, which is not beneficial, but the howitzer should be able to compensate for that. As that's kind of the purpose of the howitzer. Whee! Bit of a miss, but that's fine. I'm not imagining the howitzer is going to be doing drastic levels of damage with that carcass shot, but whatever we can do. Oh, hello. Dragoon guys coming back again. They're like, wait, we finally found our balls! Ooh, there we go. Nice! And they're getting fucking shredded on that one. So yeah, there you go. Every little kill helps. It actually is proving more useful. They're coming into my line of fire, covering towards my troops, which is actually what I want them to do, which is kind of surprising. We are extending our lines a little bit, but at the same time, they're actually coming into enough attack the areas I want them to attack. So, sure, I'll take that. And I got my cavalry as well, which I might suddenly start having to go. Or I might try and use the opportunity to... Well, they do have pikemen, though. Right, you provide fire against... I mean, to be fair, you are having to go at whoever we can. We'll see what we can do. Right. I could double for it. So your job is going to be to attack and intercept that general. If we can kill the general, that's going to be a nice blow to their morale, which is going to do us quite a nice job. Motherfucker, you guys turned on a fucking swivel? Just run through it. Double time it. Kill their general. Oh, nice. You're getting fucking smashed. Yes! Good job. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, smash through to the back and then get the fuck out of there. Right, left flank has been completely crippled, and I do not blame my cavalry for withdrawing. Holy mother of God, was that bad. Right, they've shattered, though. That's the important thing. Right, cavalry, you boys, get the fuck back here. Right. And these guys are just doing their thing. Like, the thing with this is it's kind of, you can be, when you get a decent enough army, you can kind of be lazy with how you operate. Just a smidge. Because at this point, the AI is just fucking about, which I will gladly take. Right, you guys definitely deserve a break. You did your job. You killed the general, which is the important thing. Right, Kanone auf in... You're out of range. Oh, yeah. Feuer frei auf mein Kommando. Have fun. And remember, this battle is not about the killing, it's about the routing. How is my last loyal Ronin? They're actually doing pretty fine at the moment. They didn't take that any casualties in this battle, which is quite nice. Only this unit took casualties in the left flank, which is pretty good. They've acquitted themselves beautifully. So I hope you're enjoying this, Rodin. As your regiment is doing strong. Quite proud of that one. I think they're gonna commit to a stupid charge at this point. Here they come. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, we've routed a majority of the enemy's forces, which is quite a nice change of pace. Woo. Damn it. Come on, boys. Looks like you boys are going to get the first innings. Nice. Right. Go mad. Come on, boys. You know how to do this. The enemy is coming. Get ready. You've got a clear line of sight. Make ready. Perfect. Nice. God, look at the amount of bodies there. Like, seriously. All, like, that's a hill of death right fucking there. For some reason, the enemy just doesn't want to rout enough. Oh, good fucking hit. I saw that. Fucking, that's why I want the carcass shot. I can't wait for the quicklime. Right. You boys, rearrange formation and prepare for shit inbound. Oh. don't know what the enemy are doing, but it's like I'm not throwing my infantry away in some stupid attack to give them the ability to shoot at me. It's like, no, you boys want to get shot, you guys want to commit, I will let you commit. I have no qualms in gunning the enemy down. Oh, I just wish it... Looks like the Ronin Legion is getting some not the best of visual this time. Not so much this time. Oh no, they're going down. Here they come, front center. Canister shot time. There's their foot guards. Alright, we're taking some casualties at this point. And unfortunately, they actually are pretty solid infantry. Right, adjust. Be a little bit more chungus. Double time it, boys. Feuer frei. Hammer those bastards on the left. Go militia style. Right. I'll dispatch these 4 regiments to attack that one. We've definitely taken a... You guys have definitely taken a slapping. You guys did well. Well done, boys. You deserve the praise for surviving that and not routing, considering that there was a high level of casualties you just took. But, yeah. I mean, they were the first guards, so it's not entirely surprising that they took a large amount of punishment before they eventually routed, but... God damn. Yeah, this has definitely been a brutal battlefield today. European battlefields are intense, without a shadow of a doubt. Where do they go? Alright. Ah, there they are. Oh! Good fucking shooting, I saw that. Like how my cannon was just like, I know you're there, bitch! Oh, good fucking shooting. Nice, nice. The carcass shot has been a resounding success, which I am super fucking happy over. Seriously. I am so happy about that. Oh, God. Yeah, that particular wheel is going to be indented with a lot of shot. Good shit. Good shit. Right, so all we have left of this particular sector is... Huh. Brave, but I fear a bit dumb. The moment he enters into their firing range. Oh, he's already in this firing range. What does he plan to do? What does this one man plan to do? He's going to end up getting a surprise. Yeah, see? Yeah, like what did he expect to do? What a moron. That just didn't make any fucking sense whatsoever. Well, they've wood routing as well. I think they're at the extent of their range, aren't they? Yeah, like they're trying to shoot a bit above beyond their range, but the hills keep blocking them. I mean, credit to them, they're trying. Bless them, they're trying. Yeah, you boys. The trees are probably going to provide cover to you, but at the same time, it's like, the main intention here is we're going to try and ensure the death of these guys. A lot of my regiments didn't take that many casualties. I mean, we took casualties in like 1 or 2 of the regiments, but nowhere near as heavy as, for example, these guys. And a lot of the casualties were we're taken on this point. I see. But look at the fucking hill. Like, seriously, the hill and this territory here, like the whole line. Unfortunately, my cavalry did take a lot of casualties, though. Yeah, that's a lot of dead horses. Especially when that regiment 180'd in, like, instantaneous fashion. That was bad. I'm not going to lie. That was definitely a bad thing. Okay, double time it. Okay, you're in range. A couple of these dudes are going to get slapped, unfortunately, but... And they're gone. And the day is done. Wondrous. And the nation doth been destroyed. The war has been won, and Hanover is in our control. And we actually get ourselves a commercial port, which is nice. We even have another college, but I will destroy this. Because while additional research is nice, and more gentlemen... Actually, to be fair, never mind. I think I've just talked myself out of it. You will focus on researching some more things. Small things. There's no one in here, though, is there? No. Right, well, Hanover will research... Actually, you can research that. There we go. We've got something working in the background. So, the Hanover will be researching stuff, and now we should hopefully be... Yeah, a lot of places have become a little bit unhappy about that. Munster... Can I request a trade agreement? Really? You're at war with Austria and Poland, which I think if I declare war on Poland fairly soon... Saxony. I think there's a lot of nations now that are no longer being protected by people, which is wondrous. So I'm thinking, Saxony, do you wish to be part of a... I can become your protectorate. Really? Fucking really? We're at war with Courland. Which of course. But still, the war against Hanover has been won. And more importantly, we've now captured another region. A region that I was actually originally eyeing up a couple episodes ago. So I would count that as a pretty substantial win on that part. The only thing I would say that probably we need to do now is look into maybe expansion further south towards Württemberg. Because while unfortunately we're not able to do much... I would like to get these bastards... I would like to give these bastards a good slapping for what they've done. But at the time being, I think the best thing we can do right now is just fix up this particular region. How much money are we earning? Not much. Well, if they're pissed, then we might as well earn the trade from that, which then gives us 4,300 anyway. So, yes, but this particular territory is an absolute cow of a location. But, again, Hanover is going to be a glorious Prussian, well, German state. The Rhineland wouldn't be a bad idea, but I don't think Munster would be very happy to have taken its territory suddenly and violently removed. But then again, since I've just eliminated the largest protectorate in Europe, I'm feeling a little bit on the bully side. And to be fair, Munster does have quite a fair amount of things for it. So, Munster... Oh, you didn't want trade with me anyway. So there's no... You're politically isolated. What a shame. Right, well, the Navy can now... We can now start sailing up north towards this location. I'm probably going to send my Navy... I'm going to send my army down over to here. You guys are going to regroup. And once Gdansk has kind of chilled a bit... and we can now start doing some other things. Like, I'll rearrange an army to head over towards Hanover, and then I'll send this army to go into Rhineland, and then we can obviously start the process of securing that region. So we're making expansions into Europe now, which is quite nice. And better yet, we then can actually have a go at grabbing Württemberg, which then allows us the ability to grab not only the Cologne, which gets metalworks, alongside a few other things. It also strategically deploys us right next to both Amsterdam, Paris, alongside Strasbourg. So slowly but surely, we're actually gathering steam in terms of army as well as other things. So pretty soon the Prussian Empire will start to rival the Swedes, and I think that's going to start to hopefully have a snowball effect, because I do want to start getting some progress done. We've got over 90 turns in this campaign. We've gone over 100 turns in this campaign. And I remember some of the other campaigns I had were like 150 turns and then we were done. So you can appreciate my determination to getting things sorted. Will you please kill him? No. Useless. Well, anyway. So that's going to be it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this kind of content, let me know in the comment section down below, clicking on the like button, and of course subscribing to the channel. And I will hope to catch you in the next episode. This is Mr. Jaeger signing out. Have a good one, guys.